What is going on, everybody? Washington here, back with another figure to review. And for this review, we're gonna be reviewing Bonebreaker. Bonebreaker, and behind in the background, you see all the figures from this wave that we reviewed, and they all had a piece except for the Wolverine. They all had a piece of Bonebreaker. And yeah, this is the guy, Bonebreaker, and he's like a badass. He's carrying an arsenal. I mean, this guy, he's a half cyborg, half cyborg with robotic weaponry. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's insane. Love that mohawk. Look at that mohawk. Insane. You can probably see like a little gap in there, but yeah, look at that. Happy, fucking smiling, all crazy. And then he's got the gun too. That was one of his accessories. And he's got the sunglasses. You can push them up to his face. Look at that expression. That guy is happy as hell. And then you can pull them down. Obviously, they're attached to his head so that way they don't fall off. So that's nice because I do not want to lose these things. And then he's got this little neck piece right here. You got to put it in right before you peck in the head. And he's got this bracelets in there too. The accessories, he also came with closed fist, but I'd rather put him the gripping hand so that way, he can be holding the gun. The gun, he has this little black wash in there, a little bit of silver right there on the tip. And he's got this little tiny pack hole where obviously you can put some like blast effect in there, or maybe like a little flare or something. It's really nice. What do you think of this figure, man? Look at that. Obviously this rail part right here the grinder thing, doesn't really move or anything. But it doesn't matter. I mean, you got these little tanks, the little barrels here. The texture of them, they got some bullet holes, and then the pack hole where you pick this part in is actually disguised as a bullet hole. You can actually just peck that right in there, and boom, this guy looking badass. It took me a while, to actually build this guy, because it actually comes in a separate piece. Actually, this whole piece is just one half. Look, there's even some damage in there, and some design, nicely textured. And yeah, you see the little stamp underneath in there too. And would you hear that little rattle? It's because the rest of his accessories were the closed two fist hands. The extra pair of hands, I put them in there. That's like a little storage there, hidden them in there. There you go. And this is the little door you put in there. Yeah, these are the two closed fists. I mean, yeah. Bonebreaker, Bonebreaker. Look at this guy, His first appearance was in the Uncanny X-Men issue number 229 back in May 1988. So yeah, this guy's been around for like almost 30 years, almost 40 years, sorry. But yeah, put him back his hands in there, There's a little rattle in there. But yeah, this guy carries an arsenal. This guy, got this tank as legs. He's basically, he's got no legs. I mean, you just gotta pick this piece into him right there. I mean, this is just him without any legs. You just gotta pick him right in there, and there he goes. And then this part of the engine, I thought I was doing something. I don't know what was I doing wrong, but this part goes, facing forward, and I was putting it, the other way, kind of like facing backwards. But every car engine's gotta have this header piece facing, forward. Then yeah, I mean, kind of like it reminds me kind of like Mad Max. You guys fan of Mad Max? Yeah, this guy would be perfect in Mad Max. I mean, yeah, and obviously the articulations obviously are just the same. I mean, he's got that ball peg on the neck. You can look up about this much. Swivel full 360, no limitation. Looking down really good. Pep side to side. Good extension on the arms. You got that full rotation as well. And he's got the little swivel on the bicep. Double hinges on the knees. I'm on the knees, sorry, on the elbows. And you see the little pec joint, those little pin joints. Too noticeable. He's got that swivel and hinge on the wrist. He's got that ab crunch. It's nice. And these little straps right here, just be careful, don't snap them off or anything. It's got this little pec right there too. And yeah, I mean, nothing else on the legs. I mean, he's got no legs, so that's all he's got. You know, I mean, obviously he can swivel, let me know, but nothing else. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Obviously, he doesn't need a comparison size. I mean, it would have been fair to compare him with any other figure, but if you place him on the tank, let me just peck that in there. All right, but I'm still gonna measure him anyways. You know, if you want to measure him through the tank and then from where his head ends, it actually is at 6 inches and a quarter. Now, if you want to measure him where the mohawk ends, it's 17 centimeters, which is 6 inches and 3/4. So yeah, I mean, it would have been fair to compare him with any other figure. I mean, look at that. Comparing him to Wolverine, he's a little bit taller than him. Comparing him to Maggot, one of the tallest figures of the wave. Obviously, Maggot, still towers over him. I mean, he's a big dude. Comparing him with the Sabretooth, you know, they're like almost about the same height. Vulcan, you know, just like any other regular size Marvel Legend figure with what's his name, Darwin. Try adapting to this crazy guy, eh? Yeah, and then these two. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, what do you guys think? Would you add them to your collection? I mean, I think it was worth it to me. Let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed it. You guys enjoy collecting just like me. You know, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy it, give it a like. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. That really helps a lot. This guy, you know, this guy's awesome. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll be seeing you guys next time.